First up right now at 5, more cases of the coronavirus are popping up in schools, and that has a number of districts all across Connecticut adjusting their schedules.
And it really seems like the list of schools making changes grows by the hour. And now Waterbury is dealing with a couple of positive cases. Channel 3 New Haven Bureau Chief Matt McFarland is live in the Brass City with more on what is going on there. Matt.
Well, Aaron and Mark, they have 2 positive cases here at Kennedy High School. There's also a case at a local middle school as well. Now, as you said, they're one of a handful of districts dealing with cases this week. It's something administrators expected with bringing the kids back into the classroom. And here in Waterbury, they're handling each scenario differently based off the protocols in place and the planning that's been going on for months.
It's all scary, very scary.
That's the reaction from Waterbury parents like Brianna Couture after learning Kennedy High School is closed through the weekend after 2 positive COVID cases.
My daughter's younger, but she's in school, and you know, those kids could have older siblings that were there. It makes me nervous.
It's not just Waterbury. Neighboring Cheshire decided to close Highland Elementary School just for today after learning a contractor working in the school tested positive. Other districts dealing with positive cases this week include New Britain, Simsbury, Windsor, Wethersfield, Ellington, along with Prince Technical High School in Hartford.
I just think it was too soon, and this is just showing us that you can't put that many people together yet.
So how did Waterbury reach its decision to keep kids home in conjunction with the City Health Department and its contact tracing team?
It's very collaborative, and because there isn't cohorting in high schools, I mean, students move around, we just felt like it was the best decision.
Sujatha Wyckoff is the communications director with Waterbury Public Schools. She says each scenario is evaluated and handled differently.
What works for high school isn't going to work for an elementary school since they cohort. So we can maybe just shut down a class.
And that's exactly what they did with Westside Middle School, where a 7th grader tested positive. Because of cohorting and being able to separate classes, the district is keeping its 7th graders home until Monday, while 6th and 8th graders are staying on their normal schedules. Those impacted schools are getting disinfected along with a deep clean. Meanwhile, districts are reminding parents to go over those daily health assessments, look for symptoms, and if your kids aren't feeling well, err on the side of caution and don't send them in.
If you or your child is sick, please keep them home for their sake and for the other students and staff.
Now, the districts feel that their schools are safe, they're clean, but they say if people aren't following the guidelines on the weekend, if they're not wearing the masks, if they're not social distancing, if they're not washing their hands, then there's a very real chance that you're going just to continue to see more of these cases. We're going to have that part of the story coming up tonight at 6. We're live with the mobile newsroom in Waterbury. Matt McFarland, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.